end of that tunnel, you're met by relatives and friends. Well, to let you know what kind of person I was growing up, I've been over there 3 times and no relatives come to visit me yet. But the only thing that you hope when you get ready to pass from this world, the only thing that you truly hope is you don't go the same time as a Nebraska dairy farmer. Because think of all them cows that's going to be there mooing. All your pets, all the birds, chickens, animals you've ever had are going to be there to meet you because it's a part of your love. I pity Tyson's Chicken Company people. All them chickens going to be there to get even. But now this, guys, because I want you to listen to a little music about the changing time. I want you to, and it's a good friend, but before I introduce him, I want to tell you something. One day you will come to a point in your life that it'll be over. You'll let that breath out. You'll lift out of your body. And the first thing that you will think is you will not drink with God ever again. Because you realize you had to have been drunk for him or her to talk you into getting into that stupid lump of fat anyway. No, never again. The next thing, as you move down this tunnel and come into a place of light, here's what will happen. You'll be reunited with a spiritual being. God, Buddha, Muhammad, everybody has a term for it. Because no one can accept the fact that they are divine, powerful, mighty spiritual beings. That being that you reconnect with when you get over there is you. If we're all connected and we're all one, no one's ever left anywhere. You have never left heaven. All you did was focus here. It's like, you know, when you work in a chemical factory, you put your hands in them gloves and you pour and mix stuff because you don't want to cut it because it could let out a disease or a virus. And you get so focused that your whole world is just at the end of those gloves, pouring and mixing stuff and getting involved. But when you let go from this physical world into the next, you just pull your hands out the gloves and look around. None of us has ever left anywhere. 94.6%, and then you just focus in the 5%. And then you're going to have a panoramic life review. You're going to watch your life pass before you in a 360-degree panorama. You have never missed a single thing that's happened. Then you're going to watch it from a second-person point of view, as if you were your best friend. And then you're going to see and become every person that you've ever encountered and feel the direct results of your interaction between you and that person. And judgment, this is judgment. If the divine architect couldn't come today and they sent you, in the life you just reviewed, what difference did they make? Now, spiritual beings, that piece of data in the changing time and how change is timing, that piece of data gives you the keys to move forward. The changing face of time is about how much support you give, knowing that when your life passes before you, you're going to be the person that you helped. You're going to be the person that you yelled at, but more importantly, you're going to be the person that you helped. And you get a chance to see divinity through your own eyes as if it were you. That is the meaning of life. That's why you came here. That's what you're doing here. And if you trust me on this, the changing face of time will only give you power, strength, courage, will, and passion. And if you don't, it will give you fear, intolerance, illness, and disease. We're either going to be in a world of peace or we're going to be in World War III. And it's up to us. So now what I'd like to do, I have a really good friend, and I wanted to take a few minutes of just beautiful music so that we can think about it and absorb it. My name is Dannion Brinkley. It's Dannion.com. I hope to God you go buy my books at the bookstore And my wife has a fabulous book called Jewels for the Soul. I would prefer you buy her book than mine, because when I get home and tell her how many of her books she sold, she'll be so excited she won't know what to do. And I don't know about you guys, but I really like to see her that happy. What I think this book does is this. Every day, because I'm a spiritual being, I pick out a jewel. Because as this day goes forward in the ever-changing face of time, we have to have a constant. The one I just opened to is on 202, and I think it really encompasses what we've talked about today. My jewel for the day is authentic humanity. Authentic humanity. To become an authentic human, I must fully acknowledge my physical restrictions, stress, while fully accentuating my spiritual perfection, care, service, passion. In order to experience authentic humanity, I must not fear the tribulations of life. I must not shun the ecstasies inherent in life on earth, and I must face life on its own. I must face life on my own terms, so I can assist others in doing the same. We have a human responsibility to be spiritual, but we have a human responsibility to be spiritual, but we have a spiritual responsibility to be human. So when you take a deep breath and you look at your goals, I trust that you will get Nick's book. You'll go down to his place, say The Secrets of the Light's in the bookstore, and so are the jewels. And I'd like to introduce, I didn't do Twilight Brigade. Okay. If anybody wants to sign up for coming to play with me in a training that has to do with being the greatest spiritual caregiver in the history of the universe, please go back to where those beautiful people in the back, and don't leave without signing up and giving me your name and how to get in touch with you. Come on, guys. You know, in this next few moments, we get a chance to listen to Jimmy Twyman. James Twyman is one of those people who started out as Johnny Appleseed with music, the Barefoot Troubadour, who did the movie The Indigo Children, and who I thought would be a perfect close to a day on Sunday that we could sit and listen together and ride the waves of the changing face of time for a few moments in a couple of songs. So let's give James a really big hand.
Dannion, I want to thank you very much.
Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. That's pretty good. Well, I want to tell you, I still hate you. All right, everybody, sit down, take a breath. Come on, that breathing. Let's reduce some stress. Let's close this part of our program with, make sure you guys go and buy those books and sign up in the back.
Hi, everyone. Dannion, thank you so much. That was inspiring. And I was in the back wondering what song or what prayer might add to that. And the thing that kept coming up for me as you were talking, you were just reminding us of our sacred selves, of who we really are. So I thought that might be the perfect prayer to sort of bring us into the next level. So if you just want to breathe deeply, close your eyes if you want. Let's touch that place within us now that Dannion described. Sacred self, open to me, show me who I am. Sacred self, flow through me, show me who I am. sacred sound.